Let's start the party.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe.
We are the ultimate power in the universe. Hi everybody, this is Ria Bow. I'm going to be covering Tommy Robinson's court case. Well, not in the court case, outside the court case, looking around, giving commentary to people on audio. Maybe you're at work and you want to listen in and get an audio update of what's going on. I'm going to be doing that. And welcome to the first one in the chat room, the right hand of Herms. Hey, the right hand of Herms, thanks for joining me. I'm going to flick it over. Hey, MJM. Let me get it in there for you. Not been up long, so got to get the buttons right? So, and if you do want to subscribe to my channel, great, because we do a lot of stuff and the network is growing quite quickly, is hit the bell. So you've got to click the bell. If you do subscribe, click the bell, because we are a live show and we've got some great stuff planned for you in the future. Right, let me change the screen for you. Morning, Gary. And I'm just doing a few bits and bobs here. Let's get some what you've come for sorted out. And here we go, we're just starting off. Let me refresh this and I'll change the screen so you can see it as well. I think the court hearing will probably start around 10 a.m. Oh, you can hear it, look. So we take the obvious one to start off with before I start looking around for different streams. There you go, guys, there it is. Bear with me a second, sip of coffee, see what's going on. Okay, for those just listening on audio, morning. So what have we got here? Oh, it is outside. So this looks a little bit different from the last Old Bailey one I saw. So the camera angle, this is obviously on Ruptley. The camera angle is a little bit different to what I expect. There's a few people there, blimey. Let's have a little look. Let me say hello. Beverly, how are you doing? Noddy, thanks for doing what you do, Noddy. Tracy King, Jesus Gonzalez, and who else have we got? That seems to be it. Right, let me have a little look around as well. What's the time? It's just coming up. Oh, it's exactly 9 a.m. in the UK on Tuesday morning, the 23rd of October, and this lot have gathered to see what's going on with Tommy Robinson, right? Morning, Stacey. Morning, BB. Okay guys, if you're just joining us, this is Ria Bow covering the Old Bailey, and Tommy Robinson is due in today, as I know pretty much all you guys know. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to have a little wander around, because as we can see the crowd, but there's obviously a focal point and there's a stage somewhere, I think. So I'm going to look for another stream. Let's have this one. Let's see what's going on, shall we? So I'm just going to have a little look around to see if I can get a stream on the stage. There's a stage somewhere. Look at that, the only live one it says is Ruptley, look. So I'm just perusing to see if we can find... Oh, there's one of mine. Oh, more of mine, blimey. Let's have a little look. I'll tell you who we want. Or I'm sure Simon's there. Oh, okay, so that's not like that's a surprise. Guys, I thought Simon would be there. Morning, so what? Morning, throw words. Thanks for joining us. I'm just looking around for a different stream of the stage. Simon Sideways will be there for sure, unless it's on this one. Nope. Let's try. Sterling idea.
Right, if there's any vets in the audience,
hey.
Front, please. If any veterans are in there,
let's have a look at this one. Come on, machine. Oh, here we go. Here's another view. There's one more. Let's have a look at this one. Oh, there's no sound. So, oh, this person's in the view of the other Ruptley one as well. Okay. Morning fake news sucks. Busker's on Periscope. Oh, Busker's audio's dropped. Oh, okay, I've got you. Right, Ruperty is still Ruptley is still better, isn't it? Let's take Ruptley. And they're speaking as well. Okay, let me try another one. How much do the establishment like Tommy? Murdo McLeod. Morning, Murdo McLeod. If you're just joining us, this is Rhea Bow going through a few different Tommy Robinson feeds. Let's have a look at this one. Oh, here's another one. Look.
London for Australia live.
Oh, there's the stage.
Bloody love this crowd, guys.
Morning, Robert.
London this morning.
Oi, oi, oi! Oi, oi, oi! Oi, oi, oi! Oi, oi, oi!
Morning, Ricky Race. Thanks for joining us. Morning, Isabel.
Right, lads, can we just get back a bit further away from the speakers, please?
This is quite a good one, isn't it? Are we good with this?
Just push it a little bit.
If you're just joining us, it looks as though the speakers are about to speak. Kind of, after a fashion. And this is Rhea Bow. If you do want to subscribe to my channel, be sure to hit the bell because we're a live show.
Tommy Robinson!
Tommy Robinson! Oh! Tommy Robinson! Pathetic!
Morning, Paul. I know you was heading to the Old Bailey. Are you far away? Give us updates, would you, darling, on if you can. Just because you're talking about Avi, I like Avi. I like Avi a lot, actually.
Thank you very much for turning up. I've got people from all over the country.
All over the world. Abby's here. From across the world.
Oh. For those joining us, this is Rhea Bow on Long Live Radio, bringing out some visuals.
Tommy!
Looking at the stage. They've got a big I am Soldier X banner on the stage. They've got some monitors out right outside the court entrance by the looks of it, for those on audio.
What a pleasure to see you.
Morning, Al Bundy.
From Canada. I bring you greetings from the United States.
Thanks,
Australia, and around the world. And I want to let you know that there are only 1,500 of you here
Morning,
today,
Mikey B.
but there are millions more of you around the world who are with you in spirit. And they salute you.
Oh, is he speaking at lunchtime,
Can't speak
Paul?
long because I have to
Oh, I
go
didn't know
into
that.
court
Thank you,
to
darling. That
provide
helps
a
no end.
counterweight to the
I thought the
British
court
media
hearing would be at
party
10
that
a.m.
has a vendetta
and the time now is 10 past 9
I'm pleased to say I am joined by
AM.
real reporters today from San Francisco, Washington, London, Ontario, and as far away as Melbourne, Australia, our friend Adam. Thank you for helping to crowdfund our
Oh, it's
citizen
Ezra Levant from The
journalism
Rebel.
as a counterweight to the media party that is only propaganda, especially the state broadcaster of the United Kingdom, the BBC. By my count, this is my 4th visit to Tommy's trials, and of course he had a 5th one in Leeds. And I see Tommy is on his way right now. Where is he? He's coming up, so let me squeeze in a few quick words, because when he's here. Right now, sorry, get into that room. Don't dive down. He's going to come in the crowd. Tommy Robinson.
Robinson. Oh, Tommy.
Morning, Randy.
Tommy Robinson.
Oh, one down. Tommy Robinson. Oh, Tommy Robinson.
We want Tommy out. We want Tommy out. We want Tommy out. We want Tommy out. We want Tommy out.
We want Tommy out.
We want Tommy out.
We want Tommy out. Tommy out. We want Tommy out. You know what's that? Mum, even see it. Mum, 1.5 steps.
All right, as Tommy Robinson makes his way forward, let me just say this. This is Tommy's 5th trial in the same matter. And we're quite certain there will be a 6th and a 7th, because it's my view that the British government is trying to break Tommy. They're trying to break him physically. They're trying to break him legally. They're trying to break him financially. And they're trying to break him psychologically. And so your presence here today helps him in all of those ways.
Tommy is coming.
Standing up for the man that I call the last lion of the UK. I look around at all of you and I've had a chance to say hello. I know that he's not alone. And there are lion hearts in each of
Stop,
you.
they're the best.
So don't let the lying media tell you otherwise. You are the ones standing up for real British values like freedom and the rule of law.
We want Tommy out. 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 We want Tommy out.
For those just joining us, this is Rhea Bow on Long Live Radio. If you do want to subscribe, be sure to hit the bell because we're a live show. We cover things like Tommy Robinson and many other subjects, live shows. We do Sunday Long Live all-day radio stream that I think you'll enjoy with great music and great guests and great hosts.
All right, I'm going to go inside now. Keep it up, guys. Well done, Ezra. Give Ezra a round of applause, please. Give Ezra. Come on.
Morning, Fraser.
Tommy Robinson.
Morning, Joni. Thanks for joining us.
I am.
Tommy Robinson. Tommy Robinson.
Mum, 4.5.
Tommy
Where is he?
We want Tommy out! We want Tommy out! We want Tommy out!
We want Tommy out!
We want Tommy out! We want Tommy out! We want Tommy out!
We want Tommy out! We want Tommy out!
Hey! Tommy, Tommy! Tommy, 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 Tommy Robinson!
I don't know, like a nice name.
Tommy, Tommy! Tommy, 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 Tommy Robinson!
Right, can we have people just pulling back a little bit more, please? Just pull back a little bit more.
I'm Tommy!
Speakers are going to go over, man, in a minute. Look, everyone's banging into it.
Tommy, 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 Tommy Robinson! Oh, Tommy, Tommy! Tommy, 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 Tommy Robinson! Oh, Tommy, Tommy! Tommy, 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 Tommy Robinson!
Oh, Tommy, Tommy! Tommy, Tommy, Tommy.
They should have had a fucking thing in front of them.
Okay guys, if you're just joining us, this is Rhea Bow on Long Live Radio. I'm just going to have a quick look around to see if we can get another angle. And I want to see if Ruptley is... Oh, is he coming out? Oh, there he is, look. Go on, Tommy.
No matter what happens today, I've already won.
We want Tommy out! We want Tommy out! We want Tommy out! We want Tommy out! We want Tommy out!
Morning, Tony. Thanks for joining us. So for those on audio, Tommy's just got up on stage. In front of him is a big banner. This is hashtag I am Soldier X. There's quite the crowd there, and there's a lot of energy in the crowd as well, and there's a bit of energy in the chat room, guys. Be cool, right?
My statement I will read in the Old Bailey today. I'll probably come out here and read it on the lunch interval. Their attempts to silence and stop people having knowledge of the Muslim rape gangs that are terrorising our nation. The entire world is now watching. On the morning I was arrested, as I was getting put in the back of the van, I said more people than ever will now watch this video. 5 million people watched that video by the end of the weekend. Their continued attempts, there is no country in the world that does not now know the knowledge that our government, our social services and our police forces sacrificed a generation of our daughters at the hands of the multiculturalism altar.
Shame on you! 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 Shame on you!
This is an amazing turnout, and I know you've all travelled from far. I want to thank every single one of you. I said, if I walk in there, I might stand in the dock on my own, but I know I'm not alone. I should be standing, they thought that I'd be standing here feeling worried or feeling frightened. I stand here elated outside this courtroom. Jubilant outside this courtroom. Knowing...
Go on, Tommy!
And I had a journalist, I had a journalist ask me here. A journalist asked me, do I have any regrets?
No!
The monopoly, we'll see by the end of the day, they'll probably report that there were 50 or 100 people outside this courtroom. To the journalist, I'll address you more when I come back out. The British public do not trust you, they do not believe you. You are the enemy of the people.
It doesn't let me.
There is, thank you lads, real heroes here now.
Tommy Robinson! Tommy Robinson! Tommy Robinson!
I just, if the media want to understand how the public feel, if we went and found members of the British public and they met me, they'd shake my hand and tell me to carry on going.
No,
if you told them you work for the BBC, you'd get a completely different response to what I get. You wish to try and portray that I am hated, whereas in reality, it's you that are hated. You have lied, you have played your part, and all of you who call yourself journalists, you all knew what was happening to those girls in all of those towns and cities, and you've done nothing, you've said nothing. And now, none of you have reported the fact that 3 other journalists, the same weekend that I was imprisoned, 3 journalists, and I've got the court transcripts for this trial. 3 national journalists broke the same reporting restriction that I was imprisoned for the same weekend. You all know they did, and none of you have reported that. None of you have identified that I am being tried because of who I am, not what I If anyone hasn't seen
Guys, type 1 if you can
my
hear me.
response from when I was arrested, even to the Soldier X campaign, the British public are ready for a political revolution in this country. I know I have to go in and see my solicitor and my barrister now. What I will say again, I want every single one of you to know from the bottom of my heart, I know you've travelled far, I know that when you share my posts, I know you might get in arguments with your family, work colleagues, the people who oppose you, and I've watched it my whole life. 10 years ago, the people who oppose you now will come to realise that you're telling the truth. You're on the right side of history. So just know how grateful I am to every single one of you. Little Louis, is Louis here? Yes, little Louis. I want everyone to know how grateful I am, honestly, and I hope I'll come out of here at lunchtime and then I'll give speeches. I know Richard's going to give a speech. Is Avi here yet?
Oh my
Janice
God.
Atkinson's going to
He
talk.
just said my name.
I've got so many people to thank.
What the hell?
Janice, there you are, darling. Yeah. Avi's in bed. I've got so many people to thank, and I know that no matter what happens inside there today, on this, where is the sign? On the writing outside this court, it says we will defend the children of the poor and punish the wrongdoer. That's what it says on this court. We will defend the children of the poor and punish the wrongdoer. They have not defended the children of the poor. They are punishing the people who speak out in defence of the children of the poor. Today, and the journalists should be reporting this, the British system, you have a judge and you have a prosecutor. That's how it works. Today, the judge is my prosecutor. The judge has added further charges. He is the judge, the jury, and the executioner. That is not a system that can work in our country. Where is the 12 members of the British public who will decide my fate? That's how it should work. I face 2 years in prison at the hands of a judge. This country is corrupt, our legal system is corrupt, our media are corrupt, our government is corrupt. And just again, there's some journalists who have been sent here today. In fact, Ezra brought them here today. Because we simply cannot rely. There is not one mainstream news network in this country that has told the truth, that has reported the facts. You all saw what happened with Sky News. You all saw their lies, their manipulation, their agenda. You are, and this is coming across Europe. The people are waking up. No one. I find it quite funny because it was you, wasn't it, in the blue gown? You come up and spoke to me. You said to me, do I have any regrets? Do you have any regrets?
Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you!
You have deceived. You have slandered every one of these good people here today. These hard-working British public, and you lie about them. You lie about them. We are not far right and we're not far wrong. It is you that has the problem. Again, thank you every single one of you for turning up today. I want to thank you all, and I'll be back out at lunchtime hopefully.
Just want to say, Tommy Robinson has stood up for every one of you. Today is the day that we stand for Tommy Robinson. And we stand with Tommy Robinson. And no matter what happens today, we're not going till he gets out. We're not going till he gets out. We're staying, we're staying, we're staying. We're going nowhere. When Tommy goes through those doors today, he's going through the wrong doors. He shouldn't be going to the Old Bailey on trial. He should be going through the gates of Buckingham Palace. We want Tommy out. We'll get Tommy out. He's coming out. God bless you all.
Okay guys, if you're just joining us, this is Rhea Bow on Long Live Radio. If you want to subscribe, be sure to hit the bell because we're a live show covering such events. Fraser's just popped in the chat saying we're showing a delayed stream. So Tommy's just finished on stage, so I'm going to have a quick look across different streams to see if we can get something that is maybe not delayed. So bear with me a second. I'm just going to go and have a look. Okay guys, so I'm just going to go and have a look because Ruptly I don't think will be delayed. Let me check this. Thanks for joining us everybody. Let's see if we can get something a bit more well, I didn't know it was delayed. Oh, here's Ruptly. Take a look at this one guys. Hey Raymond, thanks for joining us. Anybody I haven't said hello to, JDR, welcome. And Faith didn't get in. Okay, thanks for letting us know, JDR. Hi, Andy.
Tommy Robinson. Tommy Robinson.
Anytime, Andy, anytime. We cover stuff like this. Check out our Sunday long live show. We stream all day Sundays, bringing these kind of topics and debate and current events, as well as some great music. If anybody does want to subscribe, be sure to hit the bell because we're a live show. Morning David Baggett, how are you doing? I hope you're all doing well. So we've got Tommy on screen. He's just leaving the stage for those just on the radio stations. He's just walking towards the Old Bailey. It is 25 to 10 a.m. 23rd of October, and you've tuned into a stream on Tommy Robinson about to enter the Old Bailey for a hearing with no jury. No jury, guys. So it's not a jury who's going to decide his fate, it's just a judge, maybe a few judges. And that's another thing that makes this so disturbing. The camera zoomed in on Tommy and he's talking to a lady in front of a camera. And the crowd are, well, full of energy, to be honest. Morning Rumpole, how are you doing? I'm just looking in the chat there. Hey, thanks for joining us, guys. Yeah, Tommy's arrived with some energy in the man. So, once we've covered the sort of, well, not the main event, if you like, but the important part, we'll take some commentary. We'll be talking about our views on Tommy going to court, having no jury, the justice system, why the establishment and the judicial system appears not to be too worried what the outside world thinks of the way this is being handled, and we'll debate that amongst the live chats once we've got past the main event. But Tom is still chatting with a lady in front of a camera as he makes his way towards the entrance of the Old Bailey. I don't know how many people are there. Guys, in the chat, how many people would you guess are there from what you've seen so far? We've managed to get some pretty good live streams as well. So chuck some numbers in the chat. What do you think?
I was proud of and I was proud to serve. During those 24 years...
Lady in blue is the mainstream media, says Manbear. Tommy gave us very brave and strong speech. He did. Fake news sucks. What can I call you? Fake? No, I don't want to call you fake. News? I'll just call you News. Thanks, News. thousands, says JDR in the chat. That yeah, look at that. Yeah, so there's a few people there, guys. I don't know if I'm quite prepared to put a number on it just yet. Tom is just approaching the entrance to the Old Bailey, and it's right what he says, in my view, that you got that big writing above the Old Bailey to protect the children of the poor. That's not gone well, is it? That's not gone well at all. Morning, Wish Fix. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. 3,000 to 4,000, says JDR. Wish Fix just arrived. Mikey B, 5,000 to 6,000, he says. And I'm just reading some of your chat. Because I don't want to take chat out of context. I'm quite good at taking chat out of context, and I don't want to do that. Steve G. Hey, Steve G. Steve G. I don't think you'll get any resistance there, darling. Steve G says, for those on audio, it'll kick off if they jowl him. I tell you what, so the camera's looking around, seeing how many people are there, so we can get a view, because people are interested on how many people are there. If they jail him, and yeah, I dread to think what will happen. I really do. Hey, Kiwi. Yeah, Kiwi, no jury. I know. Just, wow. What can you say? Once we've gone past a bit, we'll debate what this means, what's involved. So I'm not with 5,000 or 6,000 guys from what I've seen so far. I don't think it's that many. Hey, Beverly White from Australia. How you doing? Hang the Traitor. Hi from QLD. Queensland. Bev's from Queensland. Thanks for joining us. This might be missed. Robert says, hey, morning Robert Rainbow. This might be missed by BBC Sky. Might be. Yeah, might be. It's kind of funny, isn't it? JDR says it's a travesty that the man has had to endure the shame of a kangaroo court. It was a kangaroo court, wasn't it? But it's not only that, it's highlighted the justice system in the UK, and just, it's really concerning for anybody like Tommy Robinson, I've got to say. Morning Stuart, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. If you're just tuning in, this is Rhea Bow from Long Live Radio. We're usually live all day Sundays. Let's have a listen to this speech, guys. I'm just going to jump in here while it's gone quiet. Gary Gallagher says, good turnout. Should be able to storm the building with the crowd if it goes the wrong way. I've changed that a little bit, right? Yeah, sort of days of yore, isn't it? You know, we're not having it. We're just not going to have that. So let's do something about it. I'll tell you what I've just noticed as well, because I'm sort of doing a few things here, is there's not many police, is there? The last one outside the Old Bailey, there was a ton of police. And there just doesn't seem to be that many, not in camera shots, certainly at the moment. So we've got a lot of British flags hanging there as well. Good turnout for them. Has England ever seen a crowd like this for any other person in history? Hey Ryan, how you doing? Thanks for joining us. For those that didn't know, there is no jury. There's no jury. So he was whipped away by Judge Marston in the first place. No jury. And the talk was that when people tried to find him in the judicial system, they couldn't find him, and then he was in jail, and now he faces another court hearing without a jury with added charges. So I'll probably try and get the actual charge sheet at some point. So we'll do that once this event has sort of passed on a little bit. I'll run some commentary whilst there's not too much going on. Andy, Saz Khan live on BBC Two chatting crap. Okay, that's interesting. Hey Bogan Broom, how you doing? What else have we got? Mombati subscriber. Hey Mombati, is that right? Yeah, Mombati, thanks for joining us. Yeah, if anybody does want to subscribe, you need to hit the bell, because we're a live show and we stream live all day Sundays amongst other times as well, so bear that in mind, guys. Yeah, the lack of police says, fake news says, news says lack of police is odd. It is odd. Let me have a little listen to this guy, see what he's saying.
2 World Wars and 1 World Cup. If it wasn't for us, those behind us, we would be speaking German.
Hey Todd, thanks for joining us. That's a good point. We need some drone footage. They'd shoot it down, wouldn't they? Or something. Okay, well, there's not too much going on. I'm going to, by the way, you have a wonderful voice. Oh, thank you. You're very kind. Let's have a quick look at another stream. There's one here somewhere. Let me just load this up, guys. Let me see if we can get an up close, because there's a young lad in the crowd that was doing a fine job streaming. I'm just taking a quick look. If you're just joining us, this is Ria Bell on Long Live Radio. Oh, here we go. Here's an up close. Let's have a look. Morning, Angela. Thanks for joining us.
Teach me the whole song. I don't know it all.
We made it! Sorry!
Come on, it's time. You
Speaker's Corner on Sunday, where we expose Islamic jihadis in our local parks, preaching their Islamic views to young Muslims. We wonder why we got a problem. This man came all the way from Ireland, and we stood up against a lot of them there, and they were giving us a lot of grief. We stood our ground, we said what we had to say, and we did it peacefully this time. I'm going to pass over, ladies and gentlemen, Midshipman. Thank you very much. Well, today is the first day I went round to get in the court, and they wouldn't let me in. I must say and your grandchildren in the eye, and you'll be able to say, I was there on the 23rd.
Morning, George Roper. That's a great name. Ezra is there. He did a little speech earlier.
When Tommy Robinson stood before a judge and stood for the whole nation. He's standing for you, and he's standing for me. Let's give him a Tommy.
Yeah!
This is not live, is it? I don't think this is live. Let me go back to Roxley. Sorry guys, I don't think that's live. Let me just stop this. Let me just check that, because I really don't think that's live, because Tom is in court. Time now, this is live at 10 to 10 a.m. Tuesday morning, 23rd of October, and I don't think that stream was live, so we're going to go to Ruptley and get something live as best we can. Let's have a quick listen. If there's nothing going on, I'll run some commentary and chat with you guys in the chats. I think that is live, guys. Okay, I'll look for some other streams while there's not too much going on. That is as quiet as a church mouse, isn't it? So let me have a look for some other streams. And I think that young lad is running that round on repeat or something. Hey London Ghost Hunter, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. If you've not been watching a stream somewhere else, you've kind of missed the I don't know, the starting event, if you like. Morning Chris. Let me find another stream, guys. I'm just going to have a nose around, see if we can get something else going on, and see who else is live. Oh, that's the young lad we was watching, I'm pretty sure. Oh, here we go. Look, here's another one. So we're just so this is something not right here. Not that we'd watch that anyway. So
Simone,
the one we're watching at the moment is, oh, I thought it was Roxley. Oh, there it is. I think that's live. Let me say hello to anybody in the chat. I think we got Case Tiger 1000. Morning, my friend. Hope you're doing well. You are live, Ria. I am live, Mikey. I am definitely live, but I'm looking for so this is Ruptley. No, it's not Ruptley. I don't know what that one is. Let me go to Ruptley. So, and I believe you can rely on the Russians. I believe that Ruptley is live. So this is what I believe to be a live stream, and I'm not sure the others are.
That is against us. It's made up of the
Okay.
political elite, a sneering lying media, far left communist.
Thank you, Andy.
And Islamic supremacists. We're going to stop them. We're going to stop them. They want to enslave you. They want to enslave you. Sharia law is operating in this country today. That's why Tommy's on trial. Tommy is on trial, not because of what happened in Leeds, but because
Okay, so we got one in from the chat. Vote. What's it say? I'll just call you Rich. Vodphorus, I can't see it very well, it's quite a while away. 1000, I'll just call you Rich, okay? Any idea how Tommy's getting on? It's just gone into the Old Bailey as far as we know. It's 7 minutes to 10 a.m. in the UK on Tuesday. And that's where we are. There's going to be speeches, we've been told, at around midday 1 p.m. today. Ezra's already been up and he's chatted about the press. So there was a lot of energy in the crowd earlier. It's all sort of calmed down a little. But there are still speakers. Oh, we can see the fences at the other end, look. So they've kept the entrance clear by the looks of it. Oh, this is quite a good shot. Wishvik said Sideways isn't streaming. No, I checked Sideways and I couldn't find anything. Not a thing. He'll be streaming though. He's always there. Oh right, they're the opposing crowds. Okay, there you go guys. This is anti-Tommy Robinson crowds. For those on audio, if you're just joining us, this is Rhea Bow on Long Live Radio. We stream all day Sundays, called Sunday Long Live Radio. We're a live show, we cover events, talk about current events, give opinions. On Sundays we play great music. We've got guests from different parts of the world bringing you their news on what's going on in their region. If you do subscribe, be sure to hit the bell. For those who joined us on the last stream, excuse me, that we did on Tommy's court hearing, there was a lovely black guy there. Was it? I can't think of his name. He'll be there as well for sure, but I can't think of his name. Do any of you guys in the chat remember his name? Lovely smiley black guy. He shook Tommy's hand and everything. Thank you, Steve G. I see you around. Good, that's good. I do morning coffee chill outs on Sunday mornings starting at 8:30 a.m. and I cover the main headlines, bring them up on screen from mainstream to non-mainstream. So maybe that's a nice thing to wake up with, right? What else have we got? Look at that support, says Gary. A wonderful sight for our people. Cause for justice in the UK. It's quite okay. So there's quite a lot of preparation gone into this, isn't there? Which you would expect. Red Pill Phil, that's a good idea. But can anybody remember the lovely black guy's name? Oh, it'll come to me. I'll have a look. Let's have a listen to this. If it sort of dies down too much. You were talking about Kalam from Speaker's Corner. It wasn't Kalam, it was a... Oh, I'll think of it in a minute. Thanks though. Maybe it was Kalam, I don't know. Morning Sean, always makes me smile. Mad Bad Me, what a great name. Hey Mad Bad Me, how are you doing? What else have we got? Let's have a quick listen and I'll look for some other streams, okay?
I want to say this. Tommy will watch this back. And we say this to Tommy as much as is possible. The veterans, the football lads, the patriots, we will stand with you. We will fight for you. And we will protect you.
for those on audio, hi Al Bundy, for those on audio, everything seems to have quietened down a little. There's some speeches going on. The camera's panning the crowd. There's a few people there. Oh, there's the cops then. So they are there, look, they're lined either side. Behind the stage, for those on audio, there's the, I don't know if they're Antifa, but they probably are Antifa. I don't know who they are, but they're not pro Tommy Robinson. So we've got two crowds either side, and the cops, I guess, have put up the barriers to separate the two. So that's kind of what's going on. The camera's currently just looking at regular bods, you know, just hanging out, and they're interested in what Tommy has to say. And there's a few streams out there, but I'm not convinced they're live, where I believe this one is live. They don't appear to have found Avi yet. I can't believe Avi isn't there unless he's interviewing somebody or something. Okay, so we've got some Walker offers as well. I guess it's to be expected. For those just joining us, they're saying that Tommy Robinson's going to come out back in lunchtime, which is either midday or 1 p.m. The time now is just coming up 10 a.m. on the 23rd. And I would have thought they would have run speeches throughout, really. It's not tough to do. I would have put a debate up there, actually. Put a few people on stage with microphones to debate it. That's what I'd have done, but then it's not me. So, what do you do? London Ghost Hunter, YouTube is hiding live streams. Yeah, I believe you. I do believe you. Was it Red Pill Filria? No, I'm going to go looking, guys. Give me 1 second and we'll go wandering about some streams to see what else we can find. Hang the traitor, I'll look for another stream, but this is where the sort of meat and potatoes are, as it were, isn't it? So let's just keep it on here a second. I'm not sure what they're going to offer up that's better than this at the moment, but I'm definitely going to look for other streams shortly though. Titan TV, that's it. That's the one, Andy. Thank you. The lovely smiley black guy. That's the one. Thank you.
Talking about the Muslim rape gangs and the plight, the suffering that is going through being persecuted by the British legal system. Now, this is a travesty, absolute travesty, because never, ever before has anybody been jailed, had their liberty removed, and done 2.5 months in solitary confinement for breaking what I have to say is a pathetic reason. Now, the same weekend that he broke that contempt law, 3 different media outlets did exactly the same thing, but no one was arrested, no one was charged, no one was prosecuted, and definitely no one went to prison. Now, this is double standards beyond measure. Now, he's standing in this room last night, and I've got to tell you, it got us all a bit emotional. It got me a little bit emotional because he got emotional. And the reason he got emotional, I'm going to share this with you. He doesn't know I'm doing this. He started talking about the fact that if it costs him his liberty, or in worst case scenario, it costs him his life, if they murder him to silence him. Now, that might sound outlandish, but it's no more outlandish than removing a man's liberty, putting him in prison, because he's speaking the truth. And that is his only crime. Speaking the truth in their eyes, I say that's a crime. Now, all he was doing was talking about Islamic rape gangs, Muslim rape gangs that are raping children. Now, last night, he said, I had a little chat with his son because his kids, when he goes to prison, he's like any father, any man, his kids are without their father. Now, the last time he went away, they were absolutely devastated, broken-hearted. And now I know these 3 children, they're beautiful kids, and they love their father dearly, as most kids do. Now, he said to his children, look, son, daughters, Daddy may have to go away again. Now, they got upset, so what he did, this is what he said last night, which got us all a bit emotional, including himself. He explained to his son, particularly, as well as his girls, that son, imagine if Macy, the girl's Macy's age, his daughter, imagine if some bad men were doing terrible, horrific things to an 11-year-old girl, the same age as your sister. Wouldn't you want your father to stop those horrible, ruthless, sick individuals from doing it to that child? I've got to tell you, I started running up myself, as he did, as did the room, and his son just looked at him and said, yes, Dad. He said, well, son, that's what I'm doing. That's what I have to do. And they're going to try and persecute me, and they're going to try and silence me, and they might send me back to prison for it, son. Is that okay? And his son said, yes, Dad. Yes, Dad. That's an 8-year-old boy understanding that his father is doing the right thing, the honourable thing, trying his best to protect children from being raped. And for this, he's not only being persecuted, but he's being imprisoned and taken away from his own children. You show me a man here or a woman here that wants to be away from their kids for a weekend. Not 2.5 months, locked up in a cell, being terrorised, threatened every day, knowing that his family are being threatened on the outside and there's nothing he can do. There's another crime in itself. So that's what happened last night, and it got us all a bit emotional. He must have broke down 2 or 3 times, I can tell you. So this is what we're up against. Now, he's not only taken up the mantle of trying to protect kids, fair play to him, they're trying to silence him. But he's also, as you know, we stopped at a service station, and I'm no David Bainey, I can tell you, but I took a photograph of Tommy with some serving soldiers from Kettering on the steps, and for which they've gone after him again, and they've gone after the soldiers, and they've tried to discharge the soldier, just for having his photograph taken with Tommy Robinson. I mean, how outrageous is that? Now, to put it into context, what we've got servicemen and women travelling thousands and thousands of miles away to foreign lands, to foreign fields, being killed and killing, being maimed for their freedoms, so those people in those faraway distant lands can have their democratic freedoms, their right to vote, free speech. And then when those same servicemen and women are returning home, they're not being allowed the very same freedoms that they're being tried to give in these foreign lands. How ridiculous is that? And the only way I can get it across in my head is it's very, very much like 1950s, 60s America, when the West Indian black community were being sent to Vietnam, giving their lives for their country. And when they were returning home, they weren't even allowed the same freedoms as the rest of the nation. It's exactly the same scenario. They're being denied the very freedoms that are God-given, that should be God-given, as any free society should enjoy, with no discrimination. Now, we started this Soldier X thing, and it's taken off. It's just really taken off. And the British media, this is the comical thing, is probably one of the biggest stories of recent days. The fact that the entire British Armed Forces has shown their support for Tommy Robinson and not the 650 jellyfish from backbone politicians in Westminster, right? But you show me one single newspaper, one single outlet that has reported the story that the British Armed Forces are supporting Tommy Robinson. And trust me, they are supporting him, 100%. The messages are coming in fast and thick all day, every day. I am Soldier X. God bless the British Armed Forces, men and women, all our servicemen and women. They're not stupid. It's not the fat cats in Westminster that are going to Afghanistan. It will never be them. It's our sons and brothers and sisters and daughters. Working class, majority. So, that's a great little thing that we started there, Soldier X, and I hope you throw your weight behind it and support it. And I don't want to bore you all day, so I'm just going to read you something, and I've had to write this down. Somebody got the right up behind me. Right, exactly. It sounds like Dobby, Dobby, Dobby. What's that? Dobby, Dobby, Dobby. Anyway, I just want to read you this little thing. I just want to touch on this about a personal thing with myself and Tommy. Like I've said to you before, the trust in Tommy Robinson is not misplaced. I'm telling you now, hand on my heart, God strike me down dead. I've never, ever, ever, and I'm blessed not only to be related to him, but he's my best friend. I've never met a man with more courage in all my life. He'll be cringing at that. He'll cringe at this, but you know, it's the truth, no matter what. So I laughed at that dearly. So your trust is not misplaced, trust me. He's in it for the right reasons. He's got 3 children.
I can see you, Mikey. If you're just joining us, this is Rhea Bow on Long Live Radio. We're covering Tommy Robinson outside the Old Bailey. We've got a lovely speech going on, so I was quiet, not running any commentary while it's going on. I'll run some commentary once this guy stops speaking, but thanks for joining us. If you do want to subscribe, be sure to hit the bell, because we are a live show and we'll be streaming all day Sunday on Sunday Long Live Radio.
It's a little thing from Winston Churchill, but I've read it before, and it rings so true. If you soak it up for 60 seconds, understand, I'm going to try and read it in without messing it up. And it goes like this, it says, if you will not fight for right when you can easily win without bloodshed, if you will not fight when your victory is sure and not too costly, you may come to the moment when you will have to fight with all the odds against you and only a precarious chance of survival. There may even be a worse case. You may have to fight when there is no hope of victory, because it is better to perish than to live as slaves. So, that gives me goosebumps, people. It gives me goosebumps, and I hope it works for you as well. And it's just a little thing that bolsters you up. And on that note, God bless you all. Wonderful, wonderful, beautiful people.
Guys, who's the guy on stage? What's his name? Can someone put it in the chat? And Mikey B, are you in that courtroom? Was that you that said that earlier?
Thank you.
We want Tommy out. Sweet Maz. I'm going to take this from Sweet Maz while the guys stop speaking. Hi Rhea, it's a disgrace not one of the British media are supporting Tommy's thoughts supporting Tommy. Thoughts and prayers are with Tommy, absolutely, my friend. And his family today. It's about Tommy today. It is about Tommy today. And it's also, not to be too controversial, about the British justice system and the fact that Tommy is going into court with extra charges added with no jury. This is a massive concern, and I know everybody's picked up on it. And it's shocking to me that they can whisk someone away with no jury. That is a very worrying state of affairs. I don't think it's anything new. Anybody I haven't said hello to? J. Michaels Scallon, welcome, and there's some other people in there as well. Nico B, hello Nico, and I missed some other. There was an Anthony as well. I'll run commentary while they're not speaking. I don't want to speak over the top of them. Hey Gaz Zama from Manchester, good to have you checking in. And Diana as well. I see Diane in the chat. Hey Diane, thanks for joining us. And we've got Zoomold as well. Welcome. Randy, welcome. As the court case begun, it will have begun. Well, Tommy will have had to have been in the courtroom by 10 a.m. I believe. And so we saw him go in. He's done a speech this morning. Morning, Jamie. Thanks for joining us. He's done a speech this morning. He was fired up, you know, and so was the crowd. So that's where we are. Ezra's been on. There's a guy on there that's just been chatting as well, giving a good speech. I'm just perusing your chat as well, guys. Inferno Media. Welcome, Inferno Media. So that's what we're doing. So if you're just joining us, this is Ria Bow on Long Live Radio. Would usually be Sunday Long Live Radio. We stream all day on Sundays, and bringing you coverage like this, speaking about events like this. So join us we stream all day Sunday, guys, so tune in. We read out all the chats, and it's kind of you guys in the live chat co-host it with us if you like. So that's the deal for Sunday Long Live. Hi Todd, hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining us. Phyllis, anybody else I've missed? I hope not. I hope you're all having a good day. We're all doing our prayers, our best wishes for Tommy Robinson, his support, and don't forget the thoughts for the girls as well, the girls that have been harmed. And we're going to be speaking on Sunday about the D notice, possibly misuse of the D notice, which you'll see an in-depth review on my YouTube channel. And we're going to be trying to open this bad boy up with a tin opener, getting some debate going on, getting your thoughts, freedom of view. The only thing I will say about Sunday Long Live Radio when we're taking your chat is please don't make it personal to each other. I know that's difficult because there's differing points of view, but ultimately, to be productive, making it personal doesn't really usually go very far. But thank you for joining us. Hey Joe Powell, how are you doing? Who else have we got? Have I said hello to everybody? I hope so. I'll always give you a mention if you come on. So that's it. That's where we are so far, guys. Time now in the UK is 10:15 a.m. We've got Silo in from Australia as well. We've had New Zealand on with Kiwi Karma. So people are tuning in from all over the world to see this. They are interested. I'll shout out. I'm blushing. Oh, Joe, bless you. So that's where we are so far, guys. Estimates on number. There's been some numbers thrown around on numbers that have attended. And for those on audio, because this goes out to radio stations as well, is we've got a stage set up outside the Old Bailey. We've got one side is the Tommy crowd, and there's a gap of say 20 or 30 meters, maybe 70, 80 feet, and then you've got the anti-Tommy crowd. So there's a recipe there. There is a definite recipe there should Tommy get jailed, which is obviously a major concern. Bradley Matthews in the chat says Tommy Robinson is a true legend. This country is corrupt. I don't think you'll get too much resistance there, Bradley, at all. I'm just looking for some other comments. Is there anybody I've missed? Hopefully not. Let's have a listen. Welcome, Louise Lungbubble. I had to take my time to see that. That's a fantastic name. Thanks for joining us. John Doe, thanks for joining us. I'm just going to grab some comments while there's not too much going on screen. Tracy says, I'm feeling so emotional. It's an emotional time, isn't it? It's make or break time. There's a lot of tension. This is such a coiled spring. Brian Thwaites, welcome my friend. Thank you for joining us. Just letting you know our thoughts are with you. We have to publicly shame the secret lies, name them all, sooner than later. Keep going, Tommy. Amen, brother. Totally. Tommy will walk free, believe Mikey B. Yes, my friends, let's keep it positive. Randy Lashy says, where is the Queen? I think we can guess that. The Shell says, I pray Britain can take back their country. Yes, my friend, absolutely. Alistair Muck. I can't get the last bit. I'll just call you Alistair, darling, if you don't mind. My name too big for shout outs. It is. Alistair's cool though. That's okay. Who else have we got? Lexi Grant. Hey Lexi, thanks for joining us from Western Australia there, guys. How about that? Thank you for joining us. Silla Karas Witto. There is spirit, hope, and everything goes well for Tommy. I really hope so. There's no jury though, people, so it's a concern. Kay said, Gypsy Muse. I can't sleep. Early hours in Detroit, Michigan. Hey Detroit, Michigan. Hey KZ, thanks for joining us. Who else have we got going on? Paul Wright, your beautiful voice is like meditation. Oh, thank you. Who else have we got? If you're just joining us, put your name in the chat and I'll give you a mention, right? Take back your country, says Steve G. If not, do it for your daughter. Oh yeah, amen to that. Absolutely. Alistair, all I want from a birthday is Tommy Outrear, isn't it? We're all on board there. Josh S. The crowd need to chant the encryption. Sorry, it moved too fast. Sorry. Stephen Dunn, I missed that one. It's moving quite quickly now. Tony. Judge says he's satisfied that he had the power to deal with the allegations. Yep. I still don't like it though. Sweetie Mars, disgraceful. There's no jury. I'm not happy about that either. That's big. The Shell, info wars for full lowdown on the globalist agenda. Absolutely. We cover that on Sundays as well, guys. Sunday long live, all day stream. Check it out. We'll be covering all of this on the coming Sunday as well. Kaz, watching from Ontario. Hey Kaz from Ontario, thanks for joining us. One flew over the cuckoo's nest. Morning, my friends. Let's have a little look, see what's going on screen. I'm trying to get your chat. Randy Lashy, thanks for the great commentary. One of a kind. Live, never heard the live commentary on the chats. Yeah, you got to get the chat. We're all in it together, right? And you'll hear me say the mantra many times. Many minds are better than one. I don't know everything. You guys know tons of stuff. So, you know, it's like a collective thing, isn't it? It's like, let's get in there together. We are the people. My view is no more relevant than yours, really. So, yeah, I completely welcome the chats. And that's what Sunday Long Live Radio is all about, is we take the chat. You host it with us, you know. George Roper, Kaz voice for Faith Goldie. Faith Goldie came third, darling. For those who haven't seen it, I interviewed Faith Goldie on Network on GCN Live on American Hook Radio, and she was also interviewed on the Doghouse Live, which was last Wednesday after she hijacked John Tory, for those who don't know, but it's about Tommy today. What else have we got? JDR, Tommy gave up his life. He did. He was running a tanning studio chain where he noticed young girls being abused and nothing was being done about it. So no, absolutely. I didn't know he was running tanning studios, so thank you for that. Todd Avery, like and share, yeah, totally. What else have we got? Except Mikey B. What does that say? Azumakai, Tommy? Oh, it's not right, is it? I'm sorry. Should be sent back on the magic carpet. On his magic carpet. 9/11 is still an inside job. I don't think anything's changed there, Andy. Andy says, funny story, when I joined this stream, but there was my age, I'm too old, put up with the Muslim crap. I'd end up with Tommy, George Roper. Maybe if she had fair press time, she would have came first. Well done, Faith God. Yeah, absolutely. That's why we gave her the airtime, George. That's exactly why we gave her the airtime. Because she running with CP24. I'm not changing it over to Faith though right now. We can talk about Faith on Sunday Long Live though. Hang the Traitor, Rhea is going viral today. Hey, what happens, right? JDR, let's concentrate and meditate on Tommy going free. Absolutely, I'm with you all the way. For those listening just on audio, we're still looking at the crowd. There's been a small amount of dissipation, but there's still a strong crowd there. We've got flags flying. Just regular people that are interested in Tommy, seeing what's going on. I might have a peruse across other live streams in a minute. I just wanted to grab your chat, because you're as important as the people on the street there. So people on audio, because this goes out to radio stations as well, and they are just on audio, so I want to let them know what's going on and who's in the chat and what the chat is saying today. So guys, where are you from? Just put down your location, where you're from, guys, so people in the chat can see what kind of coverage there is and who is watching this and who is interested in this. So just a quick location, guys, where you're from would be good, and I'll read them out for the people on audio. Quick location, let's have a look. I'm sure. Oh no, Roopsy's gone down. Okay, wait a minute. Oh no, bear with me. Stop. Let's take this one out the game a second. What's happening?
Alright everyone,
Get rid of that. Okay, we're going over to another stream. We've got UK Portsmouth. So far we've got from Ulster in Ireland, Scotland, Australia, Surrey, Germany. We've got another stream, we've got it. South Australia, USA, Portsmouth, Southampton, Livingston, Scotland, Somerset, Essex, Hamilton, Ontario, Yorkshire, Leeds, London, Bolton, where is that? I'm not sure. Staffordshire, Chester, Detroit, Halifax, New Zealand, Sheffield, Essex, Glasgow, Northern Ireland, Australia, Stapleton, Rushden, West Essex, UK, Israel, Tommy, we love you, Stockport, Bournemouth, Manchester. Okay, that seems to be it for the time being. Limerick, Ireland, I've been there. Washington State, wow. USA, Scotland, Perth, Australia, Preston, Philippines, Ireland, New Orleans, Orcs, New Zealand, Somerset, Eastbourne, Luton. Hey, we've got a local in. Hey, local from Luton, Essex, Warrington, UK, London. There's Simon Sideways on screen. Toronto, North Yorkshire, Limerick, Manchester. Wow, they're still going. The whole world is watching, yeah, I bet. And so thanks for putting that in there, guys. That's great for the people on audio to know who is interested, who's around. We've got Blackpool, Roxborough, NC, United States as well is with us. Thank you for doing that, guys. It does help people. It gives a rounded picture of who's interested, how far this has reached, and it's all helpful for the ones on audio. If you're just joining us, we've got another Toronto, Derbyshire, lovely Derbyshire. If you're just joining us, this is Rearbow from Long Live Radio. We've got Simon Sideways on screen outside the Old Bailey. It's all looking quite different now. There's not as many people there. God, there's not as many people there, which is... Wait a minute, is this live? No, this is not live. Let me get a live stream, guys. Bear with me. We've got Australia as well, Ottawa, West Midlands, Northampton. Right, I'm going after a live stream, guys, because this is not a live stream. Let me go after a live stream. So I'm not looking at the chat at the minute, so I can't get it, okay. Let me just concentrate on this. Perth as well, look at that audio gone. You can still hear me okay? Google Tech, go away. Right, let me look for another stream, guys. I'm just going to try and find another stream for you while I do this. Video not playing. No, I'm on it, guys. I'm going to do the best I can to see what's going on. Or have we lost the stream? I think the stream's gone down. Oh no, we're back-ish. Sorry guys that we lost the stream there. Let's go back over to Ruptly. Is that live? Let me just... I'm filtering this out, guys. I'm doing my best. I can't get your chat while I'm looking for a live stream because the Ruptly stream went down. Is that a surprise? Not really. So YouTube's kind of not working after a fashion kind of thing. Guys, if you can hear me, if this stream goes down, I'll go live again. If you can hear me. I kind of half expected this to happen, but look. Oh no, here we go. Supporters outside Tommy's trial. I'm just looking through here to see, and this is live now, so we'll try this one. Guys, have you still got audio? Can you hear me okay? So I'm looking at the chat now while this loads. I think we've lost the stream. I'm just trying to bring up a chat, bring up a live stream. Okay, we're still trying, guys, to get you the stream. And can you hear me okay, or can you see anything? Okay, this isn't looking great, I've got to say. Okay, we're trying another stream. Okay, so you can hear my audio okay, can you? If you can hear my audio, guys, let me know, because this isn't loading. I'm going to shut this one down. So guys, can you hear my audio okay? I'm going to stop picking up the stream and see if we've got the audio. Let's see what happens. See if we can get it. If you can hear me, if I have to reset the stream, I'll be back on. I'm looking at the chat because we've got no stream at the moment. and we'll be covering and restarting the stream by the looks of it. So these guys, sure, Rhea will get the stream back. This stream, Tommy, I'm just reading your comments, guys. I'll be back on. Let's have a look. Live stream shut down. Welcome back. Yeah, can you hear me okay? Can you? Just let us know, guys. I'm not going to try and stream because... Let me shut this down. So I've shut down what bandwidth we're using to see what's going on. I'm trying to keep the stream going. And we do have output, but not the same output. It's suddenly gone down. So let me I'm just looking at your chat, guys, to see what's going on. Have you got my audio? Can you hear me okay?